Hey, what's up, guys? Jordan over here at the Movie Den. So today what I'm going to do is, as promised, I am going to be doing my complete review of Second Sight's newest release, the Hitcher. I was hoping to get this out a little sooner. Unfortunately, as you guys saw, I did skip a day of releasing. Oh my gosh, I know, crazy, right? No, but I do try and get a video out at least once a day. Unfortunately, wife and I were out of town for a couple of days, so I was able to do one video ahead of time to get that out to you guys. But other than that, I did have to skip a day, unfortunately. Also, when I got home, I completely forgot I pre-ordered this movie and actually saw on my phone that something did get delivered to my house, and I had no clue what it was. And so I was pleasantly surprised when I saw this sitting at my front porch. Like I said, I completely forgot I pre-ordered this, and so it was cool to see this. But I did get the Steelbook for Friday Night Lights. This is a fantastic football movie. Billy Bob Thornton plays the high school football coach where they take him to state. Probably one of the better football movies in my opinion. Absolutely love this movie. And also I have for you guys, and we'll just do it right at the top. You guys can go ahead. Whoever wants to go ahead and grab that, there you go. And there's your digital code for Friday Night Lights for you. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with a review. All right, guys, so here is the movie we are talking about today. I did already do an unboxing of this video, so you guys can go ahead and click on that video right there to check that out. Also link that down in the description to see my actually first reactions of checking this out with you guys. So I do have a confession to make. This is my very first time ever seeing this movie. I know. I've never seen it. I've seen clips of the movie before, but I've actually never sat down and watched the entirety of this movie until right before I actually am filming this review. I just got done watching it, came in here and turned on the camera. So you were getting my fresh thoughts about this movie. So the first thing I thought right as the movie started all the way through it until the very end was this transfer of this movie is phenomenal. And, you know, are we surprised? Second Sight, all their stuff they do is, you know, almost second to none. I mean, they do such a good job on their transfers. And I think with this one too, they had an expectation to hold up with this one because this was such a hyped release and they have teased it for a long time that they kind of had to do an amazing job with this release. Now, you do get a good amount of film grain in this movie. I noticed especially there's a scene where they're at this gas station and Jim Halsey, the main character, he is in this kind of shop and it's very foggy. Well, it's not foggy. It's from the wind and the dust and it's very, very grainy. So they did keep that in the movie. However, there's still a level of clarity to this that what was amazing. One of the scenes that I had definitely noticed, and Second Sight lets you know what they had in store right at the top of the movie. Right when the character Jim Halsey, you know, the opening shot, it shows him sitting in his car. You got just a little light on his face, completely dark behind him, around him, and it shows him lighting the match in his hand to light a cigarette. That scene right there was done so beautifully. You know, it had to have been shot really well to look that good, but what Second Sight did with this, I mean, I was awestruck. I was very, very impressed. Another one was when Rutger Hauer's character, John Ryder, at the very beginning when he gets into the car and he's soaking wet from the rain and they have a little close-up of the rain dropping from his nose. The close-ups in this movie was really what stood out to me. Again, later in the movie, near the end, when the character Jim is sitting at the police station and they have the flashlight in his eye and you can see his eyeball really, really well. Again, those scenes in particular are what stood out to me, and I thought they looked amazing, amazing. Now, this does have Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, so you have the whole Dolby lineup for this one. The Dolby Vision, of course, stands out amazingly well. The Dolby Vision, I thought, was really great. Unfortunately, I don't have a true Dolby Vision system in my house. I just have a soundbar with a sub that does Dolby Vision. It's kind of gimmicky. And then I have some rear speakers. So I don't get the full experience, but it did still sound really well done for at least what I have. Some of my favorite shots also in this movie, and this has, of course, nothing to do with Second Sight. I mean, Second Sight, of course, made it look beautiful, but just the filming of this movie in general, the chase scenes, there's the one shot where you've got the 3 cop cars right next to each other, and Jim's in the middle, and he slams on his brakes, so he falls behind the other 2 cop cars, and the one car shoots the tire out of the other cop car. They do this cool car flip with the other cop car that Jim's driving is behind. It just... cinematically, it was a masterpiece of a movie. I really, really enjoyed this movie. Top notch. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to check out the special features yet. I really wanted to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible. So I haven't got to see any of those yet. But of course, I'm a huge fan of special features. So I was really excited to see what they had with this. I mean, you've got new audio commentaries, which those are good. I don't watch those all the time. But there's a lot of new interviews, and that's what I'm really interested in. I'm talking like a couple that are upwards of 40-minute interviews. Those are some hefty ones that Second Sight did for this movie. And there's also a short film in there as well for you guys to check out. So you guys will have no shortage of special features and additional content to watch in addition to the movie. You're going to get tons of stuff. This release was definitely well worth it. And yeah, I've got nothing but good things to say about this. The colors that they did for this movie, that Second Sight did, the end shot where Jim's leaning against the cop car, smoking a cigarette, and the credits roll, that the blue is so beautiful. The way, I mean, you essentially get this kind of same color right here, right? It's similar, basically that shot right there. It was really well done. I keep saying that, but I'm very impressed with this release. So what I recommend you guys getting this, of course, are we surprised? Get this movie. Get this movie. Now, from what I can tell, you guys might be able to find it somewhere else, but from what I can tell, it's sold out pretty much everywhere. But most of the places say sold out for now. So just keep an eye out for them because they should be restocking them here pretty soon. I will put links down to all the different sites that you can pick this up. Unfortunately, you can't do it on Second Sight's actual website. I think there's like a rights issue where they can't sell directly to US. They could sell it to companies in the, it's weird. I don't know the rights things and all that stuff. But anyways, places like Orbit, Diabolic, all of those say sold out for now. So I'll link those down in the description. And also make sure you follow them on Instagram because I know Orbit, for one, they post just about every day on their new releases and all the restocks they get in. So especially them, they're really good to follow if you want to get yours from Orbit DVD. That's where I got mine, to see when they get a restock. And plus they have an option to where you can choose to get notified when a restock comes in. And I utilize that all the time. You can choose email, or even better, you can choose text message, which works better for me. So you can choose between email or text message, how you want to get notified when whatever item you want to know about comes back in stock. So that's something you can look out for. But again, as I said, I'll link all that stuff down below so you guys can check that out. Also, coming up, I can't wait. I'm getting the Umbrella Hell House LLC collection that they released. I'll put a picture right there for you if you want to check that out. And of course, I'll link it down below in the description. I believe they are still available on their website. I don't know if the big collector's one that has a bunch of the stuff with it, I don't know if that one is. If it is, I'll link it down below as well. But I do believe their standard kind of box set is still available. But guys, as soon as that comes in, I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review. I've only seen the first one, so I'm planning to watch the other ones. I've been holding off on watching the rest on Shudder because I want to see them on physical when I get them. So I'm going to be binging all those movies. So get ready because yeah, it's going to be those are a lot of movies, but I'm excited. The first one I love, so I will be watching that one again, of course. So be on the lookout for that. And then I do have a few more stuff coming in. I do have another subscriber mail that, of course, my good friend Brandon over at Movies with Brandon. Awesome dude. I can't talk about him enough. He's amazing. He's sending me something special. I don't know what it is. So I'm excited to check that out. And when that comes in, of course, I will be doing unboxing for you guys and showcasing stuff he sends in because, yeah, he's a cool dude. But anyways, yeah, Hitcher, 10 out of 10. Excellent. Please get it. It's an amazing movie. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you tonight. You guys take care and have a good one.